Welcome back to this episode of Beyond the Scoreboard. As always, I'm your host, Caleb Rosario. My co-host Brendan will be joining the show shortly. We've got a lot to cover today, man. But before we start this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Push this channel out to however many people you can. We're just trying to grow this thing and keep, just have fun doing it. Thank you to everyone who tuned in yesterday. Got a lot of viewers yesterday on our live stream of the Eagles and Chargers game, but unfortunately didn't turn out how I wanted. I know a lot of people wanted it to turn out that way, but didn't turn out how I wanted it. We're gonna get into it a little bit, kind of go over my thoughts after a day removed from that disaster that we watched yesterday. We're gonna get into that, man. But there's a lot that we have to cover, and truthfully, let's just start with that game. I posted a video earlier today, pretty much going over how I'm gonna be feeling the rest of the season. Am I gonna sit here and say that the season is essentially over? No, I know I was emotionally speaking last week after the Bears. I'm not gonna say that the season's over. However, the season is for sure looking sketchy. Reason I say that is because there's not much that they can do over the next 4 games. 3 of those games being against very inferior opponents, maybe 2 of the worst teams in the NFL currently. And then 1 game mixed in there against the Buffalo Bills on the road, which going to be a tough game for sure. And but they need 4 games. And I'm not gonna say get right games. I'm not gonna say they are get right games. I'm not gonna say that they are games that gonna prove to me or prove to anybody else that this team is ready to go for the playoffs. Can they find some stuff in these next 4 games that can propel them in the playoffs? Maybe. Do I have confidence in that happening? Absolutely not. Not by any means. This team it is what it is at this point. 14 weeks into a season, if you haven't made an adjustment, and I know Dan Orlovsky talked about it today. He said he actually liked a lot of the things that they did yesterday, as far as as far as kind of play designs and scheme and kind of under center what they did with the running game. The running game was really good yesterday, but under center, Saquon Barkley had 102 yards rushing and a touchdown. In the shotgun, then he had like 25 yards rushing. Passing-wise, under center, Jalen Hurts was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Almost 100 passing yards under center. In the shotgun, 25 yards passing, 35 yards passing, and 4 picks. And a fumble. So, I'm not going to sit here and say the season is over because as I've stated before in the past, there is not one team in the NFC, NFL in general, but in the NFC that scares me. That it's like, oh man, if we run into them, it's for sure an L. Because right now I feel like the Eagles can lose to anyone, and I also feel like they can beat anyone. The reason I say that is because there is not one dominant team. The Rams are very good. The Rams are a very good football team. But every single team in the NFC and every single team in the AFC all have flaws. Every single one of them have flaws. And when you look at the Rams, their secondary is bad. And we're going to take a look at, I'm going to tell you guys right now what the NFL picture is looking like. I'm going to show you guys right now what the NFL playoff picture looks like. And we're going to take a look together. You're going to tell me, you guys are going to tell me what you guys think. Okay. You're going to tell me what you think. You're going to tell me whether or not that, you know, you guys agree with me. You guys are going to let me know. All right. So let's look here at this playoff picture. And when we look at it, what we got right here? Where we at? Okay, cool. When we look at it, right now in the NFC, Rams, Packers, Eagles, Bucks, Seahawks, Niners, Bears. With the Lions, Panthers, and Cowboys in the 10 spot. In the 8, 9, and 10 spot. Hanging on by a thread. Right? When it comes to the Rams, right? When it comes to the Rams, I don't fear the Rams. Eagles have already beaten the Rams, yet albeit it was 26-7 when that happened, and then they came back. The Packers, again, Jordan Love has been playing the best football of his career over the last 4 games. I don't trust Jordan Love in the playoffs. The Eagles, obviously, we know their issues. The Bucks are on a 5-game losing streak. The reason why they've lost like 5 of the last 6. The reason why they're still in 4th place is in the 4th spot is because their division is so bad. So Buccaneers right now are 7-6. The Panthers are at 7-6. So either one of those teams can win the division, right? I got to check if they actually play each other. If they play each other. So then when you look at it, Seahawks, also a good team, sitting at 10-3. Niners at 9-4, and the Bears. Bears went from the number 1 seed to the number 7 seed within a week. And it looks like the winner of that division will either be the 2 or the 7 seed, right? But you still have teams like the Lions, who I think the Bears do play still. The Bears still have 1 game remaining against them. The Panthers, who, when you look at their schedule, they have the Panthers are going to play. Panthers got the Saints, very winnable game. The Buccaneers, which pretty much to me will probably determine the division. And they got the Seahawks left. So that is definitely a tough 2 of the 3 games. But 2 of those 3 between the Saints and the Buccaneers are very, very winnable, right? Let me know if you guys agree with that. But then when you look right now, the Rams still have games against Seattle. The Lions, actually, they play this week, and the Falcons. Okay? So, truthfully, man, if you guys look at it, there's anything can happen over these next few games. Anything can happen over these next few games. Anything. And that's the problem. That is what I'm trying to get at with you guys, is that there is no... What's going on, B?
What's up?
I'm just going over right now, right? You just jumped at the perfect time. I'm going over right now. You let me know, okay? You see my screen moving, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so we're looking at the NFC strictly right now, right?
NFC, okay.
All right. So the Rams are sitting at number 1, right?
Yeah.
Could very well stay at number 1.
I don't think it's really possible they don't.
But they also have the same record as the Seattle Seahawks. And
they play them once.
Yes, they've only played them once, and they still play them. So that game could pretty much determine the division. So NFC West winner and second place team could either be number 1 or number 5. Those teams can switch, right?
That's crazy, ain't it?
Right. And then when you look at number 2, the Green Bay Packers. Now, the Green Bay Packers went from 7-2, and the Bears went from 1-7 in the span of a week. Now, the winner of that division is probably going to be the number 2 seed. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
So, right now, but as it stands, the Packers, and truthfully, I do not see the Packers losing that spot the rest of the season. Because when you look at the schedule, Bears do have some tough games left. They still play the Bears, actually. The Packers still play the Bears in 2 weeks. So the Packers still got the Broncos coming up, tough game on the road. The Bears on the road, and then they finish up with the Ravens and the Vikings. So 2 of those 4 are for sure games that they should win. The other 2 are going to be very, very tough games. Both of them on the road against one against the Bears, one against the Broncos, who right now to me are the best team in the AFC.
Okay, I could agree to that.
And then but I still see the Packers staying there in the number 2 spot. As far as the number 3 spot goes, Eagles are at 8-5 right now. Now, I only think one team from the NFC East is getting into the playoffs. I don't think both are getting in. Yeah, both Eagles and the Cowboys. The reason I say that is because the Cowboys are sitting at 10 right now at 6-1, and they have to frog Panthers and the Lions. The way the Cowboys can get in, and you let me know if you think this is possible truly, is they have to win out, and the Eagles need to lose 2 of the next 4 games. Being they're playing the Washington Commanders twice and the Las Vegas Raiders in that 4-game span. What do you think? And the the Cowboys have to play Minnesota this week, which is going to be a tough game considering they do have weapons on the outside that can exploit that defense. Cowboys got Vikings, Chargers, and then Commanders. So, and then the Giants. So the next 2 games to me are going to determine the Cowboys season. What do you think? Can you hear me?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
All right, so I didn't know you cut out, but
yeah. So now,
did you hear what I said?
Yeah, you said whose season determined again?
I think the Cowboys' season is determined within the next 2 games against Minnesota, and they have to win out the rest of the 4 games.
I don't think they have it. I really don't think they have a chance. Like, I mean, they have a chance, but it's like the smallest chance you can think of.
So, you don't think the Eagles could go 2-2 over the next 4, and the Cowboys win out to get in?
So, would the Eagles be out then?
It looks, if that's the case, they would be 10-7, and it looks like 10-7 is not going to get you into the playoffs this year.
Because so the Eagles have to lose 2 more games. I don't think they're going to lose 2 more games.
They have to lose 2 more, being they play the Commanders twice and then the Raiders. And
that's what I'm saying, bro.
They play the Bills mixed in there.
The Bills, I mean, they would have to really put a stinker out there to lose to the Commanders or the Raiders.
The Raiders.
I mean, and it'd have to be like a real stinker, like worse than yesterday.
Yes, I agree.
Because I think 19 could win it against all those teams.
Buffalo on the road is going to be a little tough.
No, not Buffalo. I'm talking about the Commanders in Oakland. Because it really could come down to them. I mean, you can lose Buffalo if you handle business against the team you're supposed to beat.
Yeah, exactly. If you win the next 2 games, that puts a lot of pressure on Dallas to win the next. Like, they have to win the next 2. Dallas cannot lose against Minnesota or the Chargers in back-to-back weeks.
Which they will.
Which I agree. I think they beat Minnesota this week. The Chargers game to me is the game that I think kind of like eliminates them. The Chargers defense is very, very good. And as like, I think as long as Justin Herbert doesn't turn the football over, which obviously yesterday he did 3 times, but as long as he doesn't, the Cowboys defense is not good enough to overcome if the offense isn't scoring. You know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah.
So I don't think they can hold I don't think they'll hold the Chargers to 19 points is what I'm trying to get at. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think they will. So yeah, when you look at it, do you think, tell me right now based off what you see, because the Lions are sitting at 8 right outside. The Panthers are at 9 and the Cowboys are at 10. Based off what you see right now in the NFC, do you think it stays exactly the way it is right now, or do you think it changes up by the time the season is over?
So this is the AFC, right?
No, this is the NFC.
Oh, we're looking at the right. Okay, I see.
Yeah,
I see now. Okay, so 1, 2. Who's in 4th? Man, I don't know. They have to make it though, don't they? The Buccaneers have to make it because they're gonna win the.
I don't know if they're gonna win the South though, dude. They still got a game against the Panthers, and they're on a 6-game, like a 5 or 6 game losing streak right now.
Who is in that division?
It's Buccaneers and Panthers are the only 2 competing. and they have the same exact record right now. So either one of those teams are going to be the 4 seed, Buccaneers or Panthers.
Who do the Bucks have next?
They actually play Carolina again, but I think Bucks have who do the Bucks have next? Bucks schedule. They play the Falcons next.
All right, so they're good there.
They lost to the Saints. I don't know if they're going to be good.
No, they're good there.
Panthers on the road. They actually play the Panthers twice in the next 4 games.
Oh, so that's going to determine everything. So
Yeah.
that's one thing that could switch. I do think they're going to make it though. I don't think that Ibuka dude, but I like Ibuka, and I don't trust Bryce Young. Yet.
You don't think Bryce Young together?
Not with the things that they have around him. I think he's decent. I think he could be decent too.
He's playing well this year. I mean, like to me,
Yeah.
Bryce Young is such a quarterback that I don't know how to rate him properly. Like
Right.
he comes out and have some great games like he did against the Rams, and then he'll have a game like he had against the 49ers that I'm like, you don't look like an NFL quarterback. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's just hard, bro, because he's trying to do everything, and they're not overly talented. It's kind of like Shadur's situation, except they're a little bit more talented than them.
Sure, but the one thing the Panthers do have is defense. The Panthers can defend, and
yeah, so do the Browns.
I give you that. I understand that. Now, I do think that 4 spot could change, but the way it's set up the rest of the way, the Lions to me can overtake that 7 spot.
Are they 8-5?
The Lions are 8-5, yes.
And what are the Bears? 9-4.
The Bears are 9-4, and the Bears have the Packers still, and the Bears have the Browns, the Packers. Who do the Bears have the rest of the way? The Bears have.
Hey, they might mess around and lose that
Browns game.
Yeah, the reason I say that, not because I believe in Stefanski or I think
they are in for a haul over the next 4. Browns, Packers, 49ers, Lions.
Yeah, I think the Lions got that.
You think the Lions could do it?
Because I think even if they lost to Chicago, do they have the tiebreaker right now?
Who?
The Lions.
Did they beat the Bears the last time? Did they beat the Bears?
They
murdered the Bears 52-21.
So how does it work if you're both 1-1? It goes to a team that you guys both beat.
It goes to if your record is the same, it goes to
the highest team that both teams play.
It goes to like opponents, like who beat who, kind of like tiebreakers on that side. So the Lions, I think, would have the tiebreaker though.
Caleb, it might take me out in a second.
Okay.
Oh no, it didn't. All right, cool. No, it didn't.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, but yeah, I just think it's hard to say, but I do think the Lions could do it.
I think the Lions could get in. I just don't know if I trust the Bears. I just don't. I don't know. And I think
you never will though.
What happened?
I say you'll never know either because it's just like Caleb Williams. I mean, he's looked pretty pedestrian the last few.
Yeah, and then like he had
games. I mean, they skated by Philly. They skated by.
Well, they lost to Green Bay.
Yeah, they lost. Yep, they lost to Green Bay. Like it's like,
and it's not like you have 4 gimmies on the next 4 games. Like you have to play well over the next 4 games to have a chance. Because I do think the Packers are going to stay at that number 2 seed, right? I think they're not moving. I think they're going to win that division. But then it just leaves the Bears and the Lions, and that last game could very well decide who gets in. And if you're telling me the Lions and the Bears, now what the Bears do have for them is it's going to be in Chicago, and Jared Goff does not throw well in the cold. So that could be something that plays into their hands. You know what I mean? And the Bears can run the football, but so can the Lions. So that is going to be a tough game for me to predict. I like
their that little the African running back they got, the African name.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah, Manungai, that's how you say it.
Very good.
Hey, he's good.
He runs hard, dude. Like he's the type of guy you're not trying to tackle in Chicago. Like you don't want to tackle that guy.
No, you're right.
And they have a kind of a good chemistry. It's like how the Lions do with Gibbs and Montgomery. Like they have a really good chemistry. As far as Swift is more the shifty back, quick pass, catching out of the backfield. Manungai is like the bruiser. And it's like
Yes.
over 4 quarters, bro. That just weighs on you. You know what I mean?
But he's low key like RB1 though to me.
Monengai has played better over the course of the season. Yeah, I give you that. Yes.
I was about to say he's been feeling like a better running back in general. It just Swift is not as young as he used to be.
Sure, and Swift has dealt with injuries and stuff throughout his career. But I think the 49ers stay put at 6. I don't think the 49ers lose that spot.
I agree.
So right now, to me, the only thing that will change is the 4 and the 7 seed. I don't like the winner of the NFC South between the Bucks and the Panthers takes that 4 spot, and then Bears and the Lions, to me, are going to duke it out for that 7 spot, truthfully. And as far as the Eagles go, I as much as I have said about the Eagles over the past, obviously, month and how poorly they've played.
Now they've been playing pretty good.
Stop. As much as poorly as they've played, I truly don't see them
A
losing.
scenario where they're not in.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't see a scenario where they're not in. I just don't.
I agree. I honestly don't think.
Now, am I confident for the playoffs? No, absolutely not. But
I about to say against other teams, yeah, that's where they
contending teams. I'm not, but like you got 2 games against teams that are probably tanking at this point. Like the Raiders aren't trying to win football games. Like the Commanders, you don't even know if Jalen Daniels is going to be healthy enough to play even another snap the rest of the season. Like, you know what I mean? They have no Zach Ertz now. He's done. Terry McLaurin's been hurt all year long. Deebo Samuel hasn't looked like and their defense is repulsive. So it's like if you lose, which I don't think they lose to Vegas, but I'm saying but you also got to know it's a division matchup, and Commanders are trying to play spoiler. You know what I mean? They just are. So it could go. I don't think it could go either way, but the Eagles really, really, really need to put a stinker up in order for the Commanders to win.
Maybe like 2.
Like they have to put up maybe like the worst performance. And I'm not trying to say this to like slight the Commanders or whatever. I'm just saying like that's how bad they are and how like
that seemed like you apologized the worst way possible.
Yeah, that was the most backhanded thing ever. But it was.
He said, "I don't mean to slight them, but that's how bad they are."
No offense. That's like when somebody says no offense and they say the worst thing they could say to you just because they say no offense.
No offense, but like you're like really ugly, so that's why you can't.
Like no offense, like you stink so bad. Like, it's like what? Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree. I see your point, but like honestly, also Dallas also has to be perfect, don't they?
They have like we need to go 3-1 over the next 4 to just solidify the division. Like we're not hoping Dallas loses. We just need to win 3 of the next 4.
Yeah, but you don't have to if Dallas loses any games, right?
If Dallas loses any game, then I think like if they lose on Sunday to Minnesota, then we can go 2-2 over the next 4 and still win the division. So it's like, if they lose any of the next 4 games, we can just go 2-2 over the next 4 and win. But I don't want to go 2-2 over the next 4 and limp into the playoff like against those teams that we're going to be playing. You know what I mean?
That is true. That would be a bad 2-2. You know what though? If Dallas loses, y'all should throw me in.
You're labeled. I don't know if they can say that. You're labeled as Tanner McKee right now, and that's not happening. So stop. See, I don't understand why they think Tanner McKee is going to fix it as if he's going to come in here and they're going to put a whole new playbook out there. Like, this is not happening. So you said it yourself. The scheme is broken.
So is the quarterback, though, too. It's not just the scheme, though. He's broken.
I don't think he's broken. I think he's playing bad.
Bro, he is so bad, bro.
He's been playing bad. I don't think he's broken, though, Brendan. I'm not going to say
yeah, he's a good leader and all that. I'm just saying he's been broken as well.
To me, broken was Carson Wentz in 2020. That was broken. Like, he was broken. I don't think Jalen Hurts is near Carson Wentz in 2020. I don't think that's the case. Not by any means. But
he was broken, dude. He was bad.
Yeah.
That was ugly.
Yeah. I do think, though, that if we get in right now, the way it looks, the way it sits, we will take that 3rd seed and we will end up playing the 49ers at home.
I like your chances against Birdie.
As at home, yes. I agree. Now, if San Francisco runs the ball like Chicago did on us, now we're in trouble. Because they very well could with McCaffrey. You know what I mean? Like you can run the ball Like, not saying you can, but you with a running back like that, obviously, you have to prepare for stopping Christian McCaffrey because they don't have weapons on the outside. Brandon Ayuk isn't there. There's no more Debo. It's just Jawan Jennings and Ricky Pearsall, who to me aren't threats. You know what I mean? Like George Kittle is, like you said, he's the blocking guy, can definitely make some big catches in the red zone, but he's not like Travis Kelce in his prime type of threat pass catching. In my
That's
opinion.
facts. That's
You know what I mean?
100% facts.
So the way you see it, tell me right now. Tell me again. You think that it stays the way it is, or do you
No.
think?
So I think the Lions take the 7th spot.
Okay, so you think the Bears are out? You think the Bears missed the playoffs? Because also,
Okay, because what are the 49ers record? What is their record?
They're also 9-4. They're both 9-4.
So if they lost 3,
they play each other also.
Who?
The Bears and 49ers play each other in a couple weeks.
If the Bears beat them, I think they come out because isn't Seattle the division winner? Oh no, no.
Yep. Rams.
So they could come out. So it could be 7-8.
It could be
Bears
and
Lions.
7. Yep. Yep.
And 49ers come up out of it because, that's what I would say.
Yep.
Seahawks. I think the Seahawks finish in first.
You think the Seahawks end up winning the division?
Because I think they're going to beat the Rams.
The second time, I give you that. I can understand.
Because it's hard to beat a team twice, and they're good. They're not. It's not like they're bad. And it's at Seattle, right?
It is at Seattle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shot. They got a good shot at that.
Let's see what the Seahawks' remaining schedule is. They have the Colts on Sunday, which probably going to be a
they got Phillip. Yeah. Let's go ahead.
Rams at home. Panthers on the road, and then 49ers at home. So 3.
Ooh, 2 49ers though. Oh,
Colts.
Because we're talking about them having to go 3-1 then, or 2-1.
I think 3-1. They have to go 3-1.
Man, maybe not, because the Rams don't got 2 hard games like that.
They got Detroit this week. And they have Seattle, so they do have hard games.
No, but they don't have 3 hard games.
They have 2 hard games because
and then the other 2 are easy, right? So they're getting 12 wins. They'll be 12-5 at worst.
At very minimum, yeah.
Really between them, it's a race to 13. Whoever gets 13, I think wins it.
I think 2, 3, and 4 stay the same.
2, 3, and 4 stay the same. Yeah, I don't think the Bears overtake the Packers.
Yeah.
You think the Bucks are staying for sure?
Dude,
no shot the Panthers?
I actually, for the way the Bucks been playing, dude, I could very well see the Panthers doing it, but I'm gonna trust the Bucks talent. Mike Evans is coming back. I'm gonna trust the Bucks talent over the Panthers.
Yeah, me too. Because I like Ibuka too. He's a beast.
So then, you can put Ibuka as the number 2 receiver now. Mike Evans is coming back. Now you got that red zone threat again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Bucky Irvin's back. So they have their pieces coming back. I do think that they're probably going to be a first round exit and lose to the 5 seed they match up against.
Yeah, whoever. Yeah.
Rams or
they didn't get the Rams and the Seahawks. So it's a wrap.
I don't think they're beating either of those teams. But this is what I was telling you earlier, bro, is that the fact that we're even having these conversations as to 1 through 7 all have a chance, really. You know what I mean? Even 1 through 8, because the Lions, they have a very good chance of doing.
9, because the Panthers are right there too.
Yeah. The Cowboys.
Dallas is pretty much out. They're on the outside looking in. They got to do everything.
They have to do everything perfect and hope that the Eagles literally they're collapsing now. But I'm saying fall off of a cliff into their death, basically.
So as soon as the Eagles win 1 game, is it over?
No. If the Cowboys lose a game, no. And as soon as the Eagles win 1 game, no, because they still got 3 left. If the Eagles win 2, Cowboys drop 1, it's pretty much over. Okay. If we win the next 2, which is against the Raiders and and the Dallas drops 1 to Chargers or Minnesota, it's over.
Well, they're gonna beat Minnesota. They got to win that Chargers game.
You think they beat Minnesota?
I don't trust JJ McCarthy as far as he can throw a football.
Hey, bro, I'm with you on that. I am with you on that. But the what's the name? Pass defense is pretty good. Vikings pass defense is pretty solid.
Yeah. And
still no. You still think that you just trust?
You give them enough chances, come on. Dak is good for a couple touchdowns.
No. Hey, bro, I'm with you.
And he might have 4 picks to go with it, but he'll get you those 2, and that might be all you need.
against the Vikings. I'm fully on board. I'm gonna be the biggest Vikings fan though. As much as I've talked trash on JJ McCarthy all year long since
And
he was at
Pickens is nasty.
since he was at Michigan,
Hey, he
I'm,
stinks.
yeah, he's not good. I'm sorry, Steve. I know he's not in here right now, but sorry, Steve.
Oh, Steve. Steve. Yeah, your talent evaluation. We gotta work on that.
A little off right there, ain't it?
Yeah.
So let's go to the AFC side real quick, right?
I love the AFC.
AFC to me is a little bit more wide open, bro.
Broncos got that first place. They're not going nowhere.
You think they're not going nowhere?
I don't think nobody could beat them.
Okay, but let's look at the remaining schedule versus the Patriots. The Patriots have the easiest schedule of any team in the NFL. Broncos, the Patriots do still play the Bills though. Broncos got the Packers this week at home.
Easy money.
They got the Jaguars.
Easy money.
They got the Chiefs on the road. You think that's easy money, right?
Nah, I can't never count out Patrick Mahomes.
I can. This year I can.
I'm never counting my boy out.
And then you got the Chargers at home.
He been buns, but he ain't buns forever in Chargers. Actually, that's a really hard schedule, to be honest with you. It's not easy.
That's not easy. That's not a gimme.
Yeah, but I think they win at least. Wait, so what are they now? They're 11 and.
Them and the Patriots are 11-2, both at 11-2. But
Broncos are tied right now. Oh, then they go in second place.
And the Patriots have the Bills, Ravens, Jets, Dolphins left. I think the Patriots get that number 1 seed, bro.
Yeah, me too. I think they'll be 14-3 at the minimum.
Yeah, I think they lose to the Bills this weekend, and I think they beat the Ravens, Jets, and Dolphins in the next 3 games. Yeah. And I do think the Broncos can drop one of those games against the teams that they play.
Yeah, I agree. So 1 and 2 switch.
Switch that. Jaguars, I think, stay there.
Are Jaguars 9 and 4?
They are. Yeah.
That's amazing. Look at Trevor Lawrence doing his thing.
That defense is pretty good, but the steel that 4 spot is going to be. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's
the worst 4 spot of all time, bro.
Whoever comes out of that division is getting absolutely obliterated in the first round.
Well, they're gonna play the Chargers, aren't they?
Well, they would, and right the way it looks like they would play the Chargers. If you think the Chargers are gonna, you think they stay there, or you think the Bills can leap them?
Okay. Yeah. The Bills are what?
Also 9-4.
Oh wow, dude! There's so many people at 9 and 4, and then the Texans are 8 and 5.
8 and 5. Yep.
Colts are out.
You think the Ravens
are out? Chiefs are out.
You think the Ravens are done?
Yeah, I don't know. No, there's no way.
You don't think the Steelers can drop the next few games?
No.
And then the Ravens limp in?
Who the Steelers got, bro?
Dolphins, Lions, Browns, Ravens.
Bruh, they stand right there.
Bro, they could lose 3 of those.
Aaron Rodgers is winning 2 of those games regardless.
I don't know about that, bro.
Right, he gonna beat the Browns.
Ravens got Cincinnati. Yeah, no, never mind. Ravens ain't getting in. They got they got Cincinnati, New England, Packers, Steelers. They're not getting in. Yeah.
I mean, they could go on a run, but no.
No, ain't no run to
but the Steelers could beat the Chargers though in the playoff game though.
You think so?
I mean, I think it's possible for sure.
That game is gonna be like 18-13.
Man, it can't be worse than any of the games we've watched. Hey, we've live streamed the worst games of all time, bro.
I'm not live streaming any more Eagles games with you. I can't do it. I just can't do it. We're gonna live stream every other game in the playoffs except the Eagles games. I just can't do it, bro.
Bro, that game was so boring.
So based on what you see right now, what do you think? Like you said,
I think it stays the same. I think it's pretty much set.
Besides 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think 1 and 2 switch. 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Everybody staying the same.
So the road goes through New England.
Whoa, hold on. Can the Chargers get taken over by the Bills without
just record wise, yeah.
Okay, because your division, the second place division, doesn't have to go right there in that 5 spot, right?
No, it's just 5, 6, and 7 will be based off record and tiebreakers.
All right, perfect. Then put the Bills at 5, Chargers at 6,
and the Steelers.
And then now the Steelers lose.
Yeah, Steelers are not beating the Bills.
I think that the Bills beat New England, which helps.
Yeah,
that's gonna help a lot.
Okay, let me ask you a question before we move on to the next segment. Okay.
Yep.
If the Bills win this year, I mean, if the Bills don't get to a Super Bowl this year, do you think they ever will? This is the year the Bills they because they've run into Patrick Mahomes 3 seasons.
I do think this.
Mhm.
I know where you're going. I think this. They could still make it because Josh Allen still got a lot of prime left, but they run out of the excuse that it's only because the Chiefs.
Yep.
That's gonna be a bad look. So they better go, like you said, they better go ahead and run through it. But they're not gonna get any home games, which kind of sucks. They needed to be locked in.
Right, you'll have
Because
to
you
go
want to bring
pro.
people to the cold. You want to
Yeah.
bring people to the cold and make them play
Well,
against your big
like,
arm quarterback in the cold.
they're going to be they're used to playing in the cold anyway. They'll have to go play New England. They have to go play Denver. They have to go like I think they can beat New England for sure. I 100% think they could beat New England in a playoff game. Do I think they beat Denver? Now we'll look like I don't trust Denver's offense, but that defense is so good that if Josh Allen turns the ball over, I don't know how they overcome it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
But Bo Nix is liable to give you some picks though. You know? So it just is. I think, like I said, if they don't get there this year, at least get to the Super Bowl. Because AFC Championship game don't mean nothing to me in the AFC anymore. Like it's been the Chiefs and then
Whoever else.
whoever else, and which has been Bills, Ravens, Cincinnati. That's
Hey,
it.
what if the Chiefs made a push? What would you do?
Probably not watching him. Rigged. I'm gonna just yell as rigged at this point.
Are they 6-7?
They're 6-7. Yeah, they're in the nine.
Hey,
They're in the
come
9
on.
seed right now. So like, they're also gonna need Houston to drop a couple, and the Colts to drop a couple for them to even have a chance.
Well, the Colts are gonna drop a couple, so go ahead and put that in the book.
Yeah, I don't think they're 2 games behind Houston.
If
with
they
4
win
games.
out, so if they went
If they win
10-6,
out-
what would it have to take? What would it
If they
take?
went out, Houston would need to lose 2.
That's not impossible with CJ Stroud
Let's see
around.
what they got. Let's see what the Chiefs got left. You let me know. I don't think the Chiefs are a very good football team.
That's not impossible. I don't either. I don't either, by the way.
They got. Let's see what they got left. Let's see, why is it doing this to me? Chiefs schedule. Hey, what the heck is it doing to me right now? What the heck? This thing is glitching. What the heck is happening right now? Chiefs.
They got the Oklahoma City Thunder. They got the.
They got.
They should have a cross sport championship.
So they got to win out. Chargers, Tennessee could win. They're gonna win that one.
They can win both of those.
Denver and Vegas. So they can go 3-1 over the last 4. But they needed Houston
to lose 3.
Lose 3.
It's over for them.
And they are playing the Cardinals. No, it's not happening. They're playing the Cardinals, the Raiders.
Is Kyler Murray playing?
No, but Jacoby Brissett's playing.
Ooh.
Cardinals, Raiders. Even if Kyler was playing, they're still winning. Doesn't matter if Kyler plays. Cardinals, Raiders.
Hey, what happened to him though?
He was never good.
I know.
Like he was the number 1 overall pick because they had to make him the number 1 overall pick, but he's never good.
Yeah.
You know, he was never good.
How much longer are they stuck with him?
I think this is last year. There's no way they bring him back next year. Absolutely no way.
Now, does any team?
No, they're probably gonna cut him and eat the money, but a team will pick him up for sure. You telling me he won't start with the Jets or like, you know what I mean? Like there's teams that he can start with Minnesota. Like there's a couple of teams that can use him, and in a scheme with Kevin
O'Connell,
definitely
start in Minnesota.
Yeah, he'll start with the Jets. He'll start with. They don't know what's going to happen with Tua, but he can go start in Miami. There's multiple places for him to go. You know what I mean? But I think as far as a Cardinal, it's over for him. He's out of there.
My thing is it worth it, like, to put out bad numbers like that?
Is it worth it? What do you mean?
Yeah, because like, what numbers you gonna be able to put up with the Jets? Well, I guess Minnesota you could put up
Minnesota,
some
you could.
numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could put up some numbers in
And
Minnesota.
Kevin
But
O'Connell
like,
was
you went to New Orleans. Like, what are you supposed to do?
with New Orleans.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, hey man, nothing, nothing. You just not like. I get it. I get what you're saying though. I get it for sure. But yeah, man, we can move on to the next segment. I definitely don't want to spend too much time on that, but look, going into week 14 through week 18, a lot of stuff can change. As a lot, like a lot of football can happen in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Things that
Yep.
we're gonna be like, whoa, we didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Injuries.
And injuries, yeah. Unfortunately, God forbid, injuries. Teams just end up just going on a bad winning streak or a good a bad losing streak or a good winning streak. Like,
what do you think of that Zach Ertz hit?
Dirty. I think it was dirty.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was dirty. I think it's a dirty hit. You don't lead with your helmet like that, and go, like you see him jumping up. You see him going up. He wasn't even attempting to play the football or play his body. That's a dirty hit. Dirty hit. They got on Kirby Joseph for the same hit on Vikings tight end like last year. Like that was dirty for sure. Dirty.
They're about to start not letting you hit people who jump. Like that's the reason AJ Brown gave up that one pick. By the way,
you think so?
He put his hands up, but his eyes were like this.
Yeah, but he ain't have to jump that high for it. He just, you know what I mean? Like
but he was about to get hit. Like he was about to get took out.
I know he was, but
that's what he was looking at. I'm saying he didn't. It wasn't like a crazy jump, but his feet were gonna be off the ground, and he was about to get stoned. But that ball was bad anyway. Did you see how wobbly it was, man?
He got hit as he threw it. They said on the broadcast. Yeah, the freaking right tackle got right into his lap. He got hit as he threw it. Yeah, that wasn't a duck like that.
I gotta look at it again because it looked pretty clean to me.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. But I mean,
you're an
NFL receiver. You got to catch the ball.
Yeah. Go ahead, kill me, so I can catch the ball for this guy.
Yeah.
He can't throw it in my chest and let me get down.
Yeah, but when he throws it in the bucket, you drop it as well. So
that's good defense, man.
Stop doing that, bro. Everybody and their mom talking about it. They're talking about it like, bro, you dropped the 4 passes yesterday.
I thought, well, no, he didn't drop 4, but I thought that. No, that one in the end zone is not a drop pass, bro. That guy had a great, huh?
That is a drop.
That's a drop. He had his hand. No, that's not a drop.
Brendan, you're the only one saying it's not a drop, bro. It's a drop.
I mean, he didn't like drop it like it was wide open catching. He just
2 hands.
Yes, but the guy had his hand on his hand. He pulled him off the ball. What was he supposed to do?
It's still a drop.
I get it's a drop, but he didn't drop it. It's a drop, but he didn't drop it.
He dropped it.
It was a good pass, too. By the way, it was a great pass. Just better defense.
AJ Brown has made that play numerous times.
Play. But not that guy.
And then first drive of the game doesn't even extend his arm fully. Remember that deep ball on the first drive of the game, third play of the game?
That one I didn't like. I don't know why he didn't catch that one.
Didn't extend his arms. Then the one that led to a pick, and then
that wasn't his fault. He should have batted it down. He shouldn't have caught it, but he shouldn't have bumped it up either.
I mean, he ain't gonna like go like this.
No, he should have. That's what he should have did.
No.
Yes, because listen, he was going to get killed if he caught that ball. He would have got killed.
You know how crazy that would look.
I don't care how it looked. Okay, the alternative was no, not like that. Maybe like a redirect it or tip it off, but not like for him to like let it. He literally set it up, like, boop, like he did that. Mm-hmm. So now, but you're not gonna kill AJ Brown for that weak ball he threw.
You're gonna find always an excuse. Like, admit that an NFL receiver has to catch those passes.
I think he could have caught it, but it would have cost him whatever it cost Ertz, whatever it cost. It would have cost him just like that.
If you're gonna make business decisions that way, then not catch the ball with games on the line because you're scared of getting hit, get off the field.
He's not scared of getting hit. He doesn't want to. Do you want to lose AJ Brown for the season, or do you want to have him for the rest?
Absolutely not. But the defender went up high anyway. The defender wasn't going low.
How is he supposed to know that?
Stop looking at him and catch the football.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So if he goes like this and goes here, boom, knock his ribs out. He's out for the rest of the day. You still think you can win?
No.
Versus if y'all just take the loss right here.
Of course you need AJ Brown, bro. But
that's what I'm saying. So you want him to die for that catch, but that's not worth catching. Make a better pass.
Stop it. What more you want him to do? Not throw him.
No, make a better one. Why throw it high over the middle? You know you can't miss high over the middle. Is that not true?
Of course.
Okay, so if he missed high over the middle, how are you gonna blame the receiver for not wanting to get death? They call it a hospital ball. Did he throw him a hospital ball or not? Yes or no?
The ball was high and over the middle, and he would have got hit hard. Yes.
Okay, so if you throw me a hospital ball, why would I go there?
Devontae Smith put his body on the line. Devontae Smith nowhere near as strong as AJ Brown.
No, he's not. I agree, but you just watch. Who's stronger than Zach Ertz? Which one of them is bigger than Zach Ertz?
AJ bigger than Zach Ertz.
No, he's not.
AJ stronger than Zach Ertz.
He's not. He might be stronger. He's not bigger than him. Zach Ertz like 6'4", 260. Zach
Ertz also doesn't break tackles the same way Devontae Smith does it. So it does. What are we talking about?
No, I get it, but I'm saying that he's bigger than both of them, and he dead. He can't play no more.
That was
and he might never play again. Actually, he's not playing again. He's done. By the way.
Yeah, he's done. But that's a dirty hit. That's what I'm trying to get at. So that's what I'm trying to get at.
So what if that would have happened to AJ from trying to catch that ball though?
You can't play football that way. You cannot play football that way. You can't.
Yeah, but you also can't throw hospital balls and expect me to catch it, and go full out balls to the wall and catch it.
I am a firm believer. If it hits both your hands, catch the football.
So what if he didn't put his hands up at all? Would that have been better?
If he didn't put it, if he just ran and it just like let it go over his head?
Yeah.
No, that's not better because he had.
All right, so he's trying to. He was trying to play football, but he also couldn't because the ball was so bad. Why can't you just say that? The ball was so bad that it wasn't worth catching.
It wasn't worth catching, Brendan.
Was it worth catching?
It wasn't worth catching.
Was it worth catching? Is one game in the regular season worth catching for the opportunity to lose AJ Brown?
You can't play football that way.
You can't. Well, you should. You should with your star players for sure.
Brendan.
So you want him to go catch that? That's what I'm asking.
Listen, if
you want him to go catch that?
If that play, right? If that say that play,
yes,
would have set us up in field goal range to win a game. You think AJ Brown should have done what he did yesterday?
Set it up to win the game.
Like if that pass right there,
was it a tie game at the time though?
Yeah, but you're saying I'm giving you a hypothetical. Listen to what I'm saying. If AJ Brown in a situation where, even if it's a regular season game, you need the win. You need this win. You need this win.
For what?
Based off how this team has been playing, you need this win. 100%. And Jalen Hurts throws a ball over the middle high. You're going to take a business decision because you don't want to get killed when you have a chance to win the football game.
We're 8-5. Are you about to lose the playoffs? If we were like 9-8, I mean 8-8, and that was to make the playoffs, sure, you might be right. But that situation is not worth dying for. No. And it's a tie game, so you still got a chance to get the ball back.
But you're acting as if the defender, like that what happened to Zach Ertz. How many times does that happen?
I get it, but the opportunity was there. We don't even want to present the opportunity. That's what he's trying to say.
Bro,
and I agree. I wouldn't want Marvin Harrison going to make that catch for Peyton Manning. Like it's not just because it's Jalen Hurts. I don't want them to make that play.
If you throw the ball in the middle of the field, you have to expect to take some hits. It's just what it is.
Yeah, but you also can't throw the ball high, and you should know that, and the quarterback should know that.
Of course, but
so you put him in a situation where either he dies, he could die, or he makes a catch. Maybe he might make the catch.
So you're arguing that AJ Brown made a good business decision to not give his all on that play and catch the ball because he doesn't want to die.
I think the one regular season game that you're gonna lose for that is not worth because it's not like you're gonna finish in first place anyway. So it's like that one game was not gonna determine, and I'd rather have him healthy for the playoffs than lose him for the playoffs. Yes,
you are
the opportunity to lose him for the
he would have
championship.
got hit hard, but you are assuming he's done for the year on that hit.
I just said the opportunity. I didn't say if he was or wasn't. He could have been very well just got up and been nothing wrong with him.
Yes.
And I still would be mad that he caught it. Because I don't need you to make that play first of all, it's just got to be a better ball. If it was a better ball, I'm okay with it. Let's say Jalen Hurts threw it low and he did that same thing. Now I'm like, okay, hold on. What are you doing? Or if it was going to hit him in the chest and he could catch it and get down and he did the same thing, I'm on your side. But when we know that you cannot throw high in the National Football League, especially over the middle and at the depth he was at, which there was a linebacker waiting for him, it can't happen. And you can't blame him for not wanting to be dead or get hit in the ribs or have a possibility to be Zach Ertz or Ray Lewis or anything.
Obviously, and to me, it's instinctual of like, you're about to take a hit, so you take your eyes off the ball. That I know that's a natural thing for it to happen.
Right.
But I'm saying to purposely do that is what I'm trying to get at. Like to not like I'm not going for this ball because I know what's gonna happen.
I don't think it was that. I think because he said he heard footsteps. So
sure, I'm sure.
I think he was like, "Oh, it's going to happen." It wasn't like it might for him. Like it was like, "Oh, somebody's right here." Like so, it wasn't like on purpose. I bet you if no one was there, he would have went up and tried to catch it. If he felt like no one was there, he would have caught it.
Mm-hmm. So
that's my thing, bro. You just got to make a better ball. I mean, he was throwing bad balls all day. I'm not giving him no passes. If he was throwing good balls all day and that was the one bad one, you might be on something. But he's been throwing bad balls all day. He had two really good throws. He dropped the bucket. He dropped it in the bucket twice. The first possession, like we talked about, and the one in the end zone.
He made 3 really elite
throws. 3 and the one Devontae.
Yes.
Yes. He made 3 really good throws.
That's it. I'm not defending anything. He played absolutely atrocious. But I'm not going to sit here and make a business decision when you need this game. You need to win this game.
They don't need that game, though.
Yes, you do.
But they're going to make it to the third seed no matter what.
You say that right now. That's what
Who was going to beat them? Dallas is going to win 4 games? You believe that?
No, but, dude, anything can happen.
You think Dallas is going to win 4 games? That's the only anything that can happen.
I don't. No. I don't think that.
All right, and then do you think the Eagles are going to lose 4 games or 3 games?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. It didn't matter. At the end of the day, you were going to finish the third anyway.
I'm telling you what I believe. I'm not telling you what actually could happen.
I don't know. You don't believe that they can make it. There's nothing to believe.
I do believe. Of course, I just told you that I believe that the Eagles are going to stay at the 3 seed.
No. I'm saying you don't believe that the Dallas, so you don't need that game. It would have been nice to win it, and then not to mention, y'all still should have won it.
Yeah, you're right.
So, but he didn't play particularly well either, though. He got his 10 targets though, so you're good.
It's not good.
Well, I'm good. He's good.
Help me for fantasy. I needed that for fantasy.
Hey, Jalen Hurts gave you 0.4, bro.
I didn't have Jalen Hurts in fantasy.
So. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I won because of AJ Brown.
My boy lost. He was it was 120 to 115, and Jalen Hurts was the only one to play. He gave him 0.4. He just had to give him 5 points.
Yeah, that I would have crashed out.
Nah, for sure.
I would have crashed out.
He had a 98% chance of winning before that game started.
Yep. It went to 0 in the matter of 3 quarters. It's absurd. But let's before we move on to this next segment, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, man. Push this channel out to however many people you can. Really, really fun doing this. Appreciate all you guys who tuned in yesterday. 75 viewers live during the stream.
Nice.
And then another 40 or so, 50 or so after the stream was over. So appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. We're gonna move on to our next segment.
I got something special for Caleb. I'm brewing it up
for this segment.
No, the
third segment?
The edits I'm making.
Oh, the edits. Yes. Yeah, man. A lot. I mean, winter meeting started yesterday. Nothing really happened. The floodgates were open today, and now that the first big signing of the offseason, well, Dylan Cease, I guess you could say it was a big one, but
that's a huge one.
As far as when the winter meetings, though, Kyle Schwarber's back in a Phillies uniform. Kyle Schwarber, Signed 5 years, $150 million. Resigns with the Philadelphia Phillies. Orioles matched that offer, and the Pirates offered 4 years for I think $100 million, and he just ultimately chose to stay with Philly. Yeah, Orioles matched the offer. 5 years, 150.
Why did the Pirates get involved? What?
I'm not sure why they did.
They did that.
Cincinnati also offered.
That would have been the team he should have went to. That would have been the team.
Why? Why should he?
Not because they're any good, but because he's gonna hit like 40 homers there.
He can hit 4. He just hit 55 in Philly.
Yeah, but
Philly is just as good a place to hit than Cincinnati.
Nah,
it is.
And he'd have been the GOAT.
You have a way more chance to win in Philadelphia.
Kind of. No. What's it called? Cincinnati's good. They just need some hitters.
Which they ain't getting. Ain't nobody trying to go to Cincinnati.
I'll go. Hey.
I'll go. I'll be the biggest Reds fan. You can offer me something. But and Edwin Díaz signed 3 years, $69 million with the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Mets are poverty. That is awful losing him for the New York Mets. What do you think over those two signings, bro? What do you got?
I think Schwarber leaves y'all the same. Does that take you out of Kyle Tucker's race?
Well, sorry. Kyle Tucker, yes. But Ketel Marte, no. We are very much in talks for trading for him.
If you get Ketel Marte now it's worth it. If you don't get him, then it doesn't do anything for me. Because Schwarber's going to be, in 2 years, he's going to be old.
Yeah.
And
he's 32 now, but I mean, you have to be in a win now mode with the Phillies. If you're the Phillies,
because Bryce Harper's getting old too.
Yeah, they're all
old.
They're all getting
old. Yeah, so you better go ahead and hurry up.
This is my next move that the Phillies got to make. Ketel Marte to me is the next priority.
Yeah,
Ketel, like if you are between you and Boston as the two teams that are right now as heaviest favorites to trade for him, you need to make that happen. Bohm, Castellanos, whoever it is that you want to send them out. And I think the two next priorities, Ketel Marte and Pete Alonso. Those are the next two guys. You have to. And
if you get both of them, you guys win.
That'll be huge. I know that's kind of like people will say that's kind of wishful thinking, blah, 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 but it can happen. Like the Phillies can make it happen if they pull the right strings and if Pete Alonso actually wants to come to Philly. Because if Castellanos is gone, Bryce Harper can go to right field. Pete Alonso is the first baseman. Ketel Marte obviously will play second. And if you're gonna move, I mean, Stock can play third if you want him, if you need him to. He can play third if you need him to. Because Bohm is the most unlikely guy to return back for the Phillies. Bohm is going to be in any trade conversation, which I'm happy for. As far as pitching goes, Ranger Suarez is most likely not coming back to the Phillies. He's probably gone. Yeah. Jesus Luzardo is probably a guy that I would try to re-sign because he's also a free agent. But I still feel comfortable with your top three guys being Wheeler, Sanchez, and Nola. I feel like you can kind of like plug in the next 4 and 5 starters, and maybe go
get through the season.
Get through the season with a couple bullpen arms that you can sign, because there's a lot of bullpen arms available. Obviously, don't know how much money Zach Gallen's asking for. If your option is to get rid of let Suarez walk, see what Gallen's asking price is, see what it is, and see if you can maybe throw something at him. Sanchez, Wheeler, Nola, Gallen. That'll be legit. That'll be because obviously you got your one lefty. You got your one lefty. That you I think you need in any kind of rotation. You need a left-handed pitcher. You can't have. I don't think you can have 5 righties and be successful, because I think over the course of a season, right-handed pitching is a lot easier to hit. But what do you think, bro? What do you think? What do you think about the moves that the Dodgers made? What do you think about the Phillies? Do you think that the Phillies could be in play for Marte? For
I thought it was interesting that the Dodgers got Edwin.
Why? You didn't think that was possible?
No, I didn't know it was. I mean, nothing is impossible for the Dodgers. I mean, it was. I just didn't know that was on the table. So
agreed. The Dodgers weren't even a team that they even mentioned as a favorite to go get Edwin Díaz.
Yeah. So, but that's a nice pickup. I mean, I don't think it's. No, it's pretty changing.
because the Dodgers bullpen struggled all year long. Now you got a certified closer there.
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
were kind of abusing our starting pitching through the. I mean,
Mhm.
look at our game 7. Every one of them pitched.
What do you do with Sasaki?
Setup
Setup
or just middle, or he could be like the 6th starter because the Dodgers do that.
6 starters throughout the course of the year, save some guys
Yeah,
innings and arms. And yeah,
yeah. So he'll just pitch. Honestly, I wish that Shohei could be our closer for real, for real.
I've said that since I said that since 2023. Since he
I
did
found out why he can't do that though. The
Why?
Otani rule, he would lose the DH
if he
when he
came into
comes
pitch,
in. Yes.
you wouldn't
So
you wouldn't sacrifice that though if he's coming in for 1 inning.
I mean, I would,
Mm-hmm.
but that's why they can't.
That's why they can't.
Yeah, they can't do it full time because if you're away and he comes
Mhm.
in and you lose the DH spot,
Yes.
and
Now
then when you want to take him out for the 10th or the 11th, now you have no DH. You got to
I gotta-
sub and sub and sub.
Mhm.
I think they should just fix the Otani rule so he can just close.
Yeah, they already did enough, dude. They already did enough. There's not much
Fix
more.
it.
There's not much more they need to do, bro.
But Schwarber going back, I think that. I mean, I just think that keeps your team the same. You need something else, Cattell or Pete Alonso or both. Both is ideal.
Both would be huge.
Both. I think you win it all. Then, I think you're the favorites. Nah, yeah, you're the favorites. And if you don't win it all, you guys fail because that's a great lineup.
Yo, imagine that lineup, dude. Is Cattell your leadoff hitter?
Yeah, or second.
Sure. What do you do with Trey? See,
Second or first? Second or first now.
Schwarber though. See, he hitting cleanup.
Oh shoot, I forgot about Schwarber. He's
Pete
gonna lead off.
Alonso. Yo,
I'm not really a huge fan of him leading off, to be honest with you.
The spark that he gives us, but the thing is, I like it with the team we have now. I don't like it if you get Cattell Marte. Like,
so go Cattell, Trey, Bryce,
Kyle.
No, Alonso, Kyle.
Got it. Sorry. Yeah, because the lefty thing.
Yeah, he'll be in your 5 spot.
That'd be sick.
That could be nice. Or you put Cattell in the 5 spot. I just don't love that as much.
I don't love that. I like Cattell
because he could steal all of it.
Yeah, I like and Trey just hasn't been stealing enough. And Trey to me does not get on base enough for my liking.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't want. But maybe with Bryce Harper behind him, he will.
He punches too much. And Cattell Marte is so good, man. Like I was talking about it with one of my coworkers today. He is one of the most underrated players in baseball. Best second baseman in baseball.
We're gonna get him though.
I could see it happening. Also, a report that came out today that I saw. I forgot to send it to you. That I was told. Also, I saw. Ed Sheehan, Glasnow, in a package with a couple prospects for Tarek Skubal.
If that happens, it's over.
If that happens,
it's over.
Lockout incoming now.
Yeah, because you have to deal with Skubal, Yamamoto, and then Snell,
Otani.
Yeah.
There is no beating that team.
Well, I mean, the Phillies could still.
Brendan, stop.
If you guys have Alonso and Cattell, of course.
Yeah, for sure. But I think that we can match up because of our pitching as well. But you're talking about that rotation.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna win the Skubal game for sure.
You winning a Skubal game, and then you got Snell and Yamamoto back to back. Yamamoto, Snell probably, but if Snell's your 3,
maybe even 4.
Otani, you could be your 3.
It depends on when he wants to start.
Who's beating that? Who is beating that?
The Blue Jays.
Yeah, that Dylan Cease thing, and then now they're in play for Kyle Tucker. That would be insanity.
I just don't know these. I don't know, bro. I think they're gonna have to institute a salary floor. That's the only way they're gonna get stuff done.
If they, I know that report is probably wishful thinking as well, but I can very well see the Tigers not wanting to pay Tarek Skubal and moving off from because you know how these small market teams work, and
but getting Glasnow is nice.
Getting Glasnow does obviously is not Skubal, but it is a good kind of he'll be your number 1 over there in Detroit. But
And then Sheehan's the one that pitched in the late game.
Sheehan is that righty that with the blonde hair that throws fuzz.
Yeah, but he was a catcher and he pitched what didn't he pitch? Oh wait, no, that was Will Klein. Never mind,
Will
never mind.
Klein, yeah, Will
Yeah,
Klein.
as long as you don't touch him, we're good.
You like Will Klein?
Yeah, that's the go.
Will Klein. That's crazy. But yeah, I think that if that happens, there's going to be a major outrage in Major League Baseball.
For what though? It's
Dude,
y'all
I
fault.
understand. I get it.
How
I
you
get
gonna
it.
trade us and then get mad? Like
Yeah,
what?
I get it. I understand. I get it.
Y'all don't
But
want to pay him. It's not us. It's not we don't want to pay him. Y'all don't want to pay him.
I'm all over it. I'm all over it. But I'm on board with you. I'm just saying
How many picks they want too, by the way?
there's no pick. You don't trade picks in baseball, but prospects get whoever you want. It's Eric Skubal.
Yeah, and he's young.
Bro, he's a 2-time Cy Young winner. You're not. I'm trading the farm for him.
Hey, you think he's a better lefty than Kershaw?
Better stuff. Yes.
Peak Okay, oh yeah. Hey, I might be on there with you though.
Better stuff.
I don't think Pete Kershaw can mess with him.
I think Pete Kershaw. See the thing with Kershaw, two different pitchers. Skubal is super power pitching, but
But so was what's his name?
He was at what 96 at the time. Like he was
96, 98, yeah.
At the time is fast because the average fastball was like 92 at the time. But with that curve it's like 95.
It ain't changed, bro. They just can read it earlier though. They're the same, bro.
Still fast.
You got to think, bro. They've only increased athleticism like 0.01.
Tommy said 1 year of control though. You talking about
That's all we need. We only need 1 year of control because that'll be our back-to-back World Series. It's over.
Yeah.
That'd be the greatest dynasty of all time.
If I don't care if I have 1 year of control for Skubal. You're gonna win this World Series again, and you don't think he'd want to just resign there? Like, okay, or you just win a World Series and just go get a bag from somewhere else. Like, I don't know.
That's what I was saying. You just win the World Series, done, and the third Cy Young, and on the other side. So I have a Cy Young on both sides.
How good your pitching staff is, but he immediately comes in as your best pitcher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's how good he is.
That's how good he is. But the Kershaw thing, I think Skubal his stuff is ridiculous.
No, he is.
98 to 100 sinker. His cutter's ridiculous. Like he's nasty. His changeup is one of the best in baseball, if not the best in baseball, especially as a lefty.
Christopher Sanchez.
I'm with you, but I'm just saying, I know
what you mean.
He had the most swing and miss of any changeup in baseball.
That's crazy.
As a lefty, which is insane. But as far as the moves though, you could very well see. I think Kyle Tucker, to me, I don't know if he's going to sign within the next week, but I know Kyle Tucker was waiting for a couple guys to sign to kind of I guess you got to push your market value. Like I need more than him. But what do you think he gets?
North of 200.
You don't think 300?
Is he 27?
Got you right now.
Because that means 8 years of elite play and then 2 more years of pretty good.
He's 28.
Ooh, yeah, he might get 300. Yeah, he's gonna get 300.
300. I agree. That'd be crazy.
From Houston.
If the Blue Jays get him, they're my favorite in the AL. 300 plus. Yeah, Tommy, I'm with you.
No, Houston. What? Not Blue Jays. Houston's getting him. He's going home.
The Houston hasn't even been in talks to re-sign him.
That's how they get you.
Houston hasn't even been acknowledged as a team that is in play for him.
That's how
not nothing I've seen. You think?
Nah, I don't think it is getting bad though. He might go to. I would go to Toronto if I was him. That's
of course, I would too.
But then that tax is crazy. I need more than 300.
Should think 330 minimum.
Yeah, because that tax is crazy. They tax that. They tax that. Woo.
Houston, you think they?
How illegal is it to give them under the table money?
Very.
How illegal though?
I think it's very illegal. I don't like that's the answer I have. It's very.
Hey, they did it for Kawhi. Why can't they do it for me?
I don't care what Kawhi?
They had you didn't hear about that?
Mm-mm.
They had him getting paid under like a tree service that didn't exist. So he was endorsing like a tree service, and he's getting like $20 extra million a year, and it was a shell company.
That's absurd.
Yeah, so
That's absurd.
basically they were giving him under the table money.
Yes, that's wild. Truthfully, that's wild. So I think right now I'm waiting for, obviously Kyle Tucker's the biggest free agent. Pete Alonso. You
Tell
got
Marte.
but he's not, a free agent. That could be a big trade conversation. Arizona's pretty much going to be in their rebuild now. Arizona's not trying to win.
Yeah, if you're getting rid of Zach Gallen and Ketel Marte, unless you're getting a haul for them, you're not trying to win.
Yeah, I agree.
They do have Jordan Lawler though.
You and Jordan Lawler, you love Jordan Lawler though. I'm not even trying to hate. It's just you love certain players to me that I'm like, why? Like Cam Smith, I don't understand the Cam. I don't get the Cam
Beast. I love.
I don't get it.
Watch.
I don't get it. You love his size and frame. I just don't get it.
You'll see.
Okay. I want to be corrected on this. I want to be like,
so the Phillies. So yeah, the Phillies got Kyle. Do you think that changes anything, or does that just help you feel better? You can sleep a little easier knowing
we're not
that.
losing him. It helps me feel we're not losing.
But what if you lost him and got Pete? Is that fair?
Because
what if this stops you from being able to get Pete and Ketel?
I think I don't think it stops us from Ketel. Pete Alonso to me is the guy that, like, if he doesn't sign here, I think it's because Schwarber got that money. Because Ketel, you'll be trading for him. You're having to sign him to a major contract.
We go trade that's worth his value though.
Bro, you ask for whoever you want. That's a prospect. And then boom, Castellanos, see ya. I like.
Man, no.
What are you asking for?
If I'm there?
Yes. Realistic. Don't even say Harper. Don't say no. Come on. Wheeler, no. Sanchez, no. Like,
let me sign a trade Ranger.
Well, it's not. He's a free agent, so you can't sign and trade. He's a free agent.
Yeah, you can. Can't you? Isn't that what it's supposed to do?
No,
you sign him for a certain amount.
No, a trade and sign means that you're trading for Ranger Suarez, also giving him a contract when you trade for him. But you're not going to be trading. How are you going to trade somebody as a free agent?
I thought it was when your contract is over.
No, it's not.
The team signs, and then you trade them so that you can sign them for a certain amount. Anyway, okay, so
the Eagles did that with AJ Brown
because they usually make the money match. That's how they make the money match.
That's if you're a restricted free agent. That the Phillies have a chance to match that, but they don't. He's unrestricted.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that.
He can go wherever he wants.
Man, who's in that bullpen, bro?
In our bullpen?
Yeah,
me, you, and Tommy.
Facts. Let me get Orion.
Bring me Sir Anthony back.
Let me get Orion. Oh, you mean the World Series loser?
Oh, he was in it.
Give me Orion Kirkering. I need him. Let me get Bone. Y'all got this really good prospect that Painter? I like. I sent you. Who?
Painter. Ada Miller.
Not a pitcher. He's a hitter.
Ada Miller. He's our top offensive prospect, like a position player prospect.
Yeah, let's get him in there. Let me get and I'll get Bone. No, I don't need Bone because I got Lourdes.
Why don't you have Lord? They don't play the same position.
Yeah, but I don't want Bone. I don't need two contact hitting righties in that thing.
First off,
let me get Stott.
Okay. Cool.
All right, that's a good deal. Good deal.
Yeah, I'm cool. Very cool with that. Aiden Miller,
that's a good deal.
Aiden Miller and Stott for Ketel.
Whoa, you forgot Orion.
Okay, I'm doing that 10 times out of 10 with no problem.
No, it's a good trade. I think it's a good deal.
Yeah, like you're talking about the best second baseman in baseball. Like I'm all-star, certified all-star. I'm not for sure not.
Yeah, because I don't want Trey Turner. I don't want.
You're not getting Trey. You won't get Trey Turner.
I won't get Bryce. I don't want Kyle.
You won't get him. Bryce would have never been in even. Like they would have hung up the phone.
I have to look at the roster. I mean, I'm not gonna get Christopher
Castellanos.
I don't want Castellanos. He's 35.
I'm just telling you options of what you have to trade for.
And we got a big outfield. He can't play it.
That's a good point.
We got a huge outfield.
I mean,
Like-
and also you have Carroll and Alec Thomas in the outfield. Like you ain't like
And Lourdes.
And Lourdes, so you're not playing. Like
That's what I'm saying. So what we need him for? We need infielders. We need bullpen, and we need starters. Who's the fifth starter?
right now we don't
Oh,
have any-
Lazard, but you don't have
Well,
it. You don't have him right now.
No. Lazardo was Taiwan Walker technically, but yeah.
I might take Lazard off your hands too
If he was able to trade.
if he is signed back or ready to trade. Yeah, I'll take him off your hands as well.
Well, I mean, the Arizona Diamondbacks are at they don't have the luxury to ask for a bunch of stuff. Like they just don't.
Why not? They got a whole year. They good.
First off, if they are actively trying to shop Ketel Marte. So if they're the ones that are making this, it's not like people are calling for Ketel Marte. Well, they are obviously but the Diamondbacks made it known that they're shopping for him. So when you make it known that you're shopping a player, that you're accepting calls, the teams that are calling are setting the precedent like, we'll give you this and that, because you're not going to sit here and call me and ask me for a haul. You the one that want to get rid of him.
Hey, Nico Harrison did it.
Nico Harrison's the worst GM known to man. He's not even there anymore. That's how you know. He got your number one pick. Cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
and then, do you think Diaz really changes the Dodgers? I think it shores it up though, because that was the scariest thing. Is when our starters came out, that was scary.
Yeah, and that's what almost lost you the World Series.
Yeah, but I like Diaz too. He does.
But now you have a certified ninth inning guy. Like obviously Sasaki was that in the playoffs, but now you have Sasaki in the eighth. So it's like, okay,
he was what?
Sasaki
he scared me more.
I know that, but I'm saying
I went out there myself. Actually,
you said what?
I said I would have rather went out there myself.
But Sasaki was the ninth inning guy, so
I know
it's like
that was the problem. I hate it.
I understand that. So now you have a certified closer, a guy who is an all-star, who is one of the best closers in baseball. So now you go up in the ninth inning, the game is essentially over. You know what I'm saying? Like before, it wasn't like that. Before, the Dodgers could very well blow the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
So I don't think it changes.
He's good too.
What's going to change? What's going to change? That they're going to win? Like they're not going to win a World Series now. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't think they're going to win the World Series though. This is the first year where I'm going to come into the year and say they're not. It's hard to three-peat in baseball, bro.
It's hard to repeat in baseball.
No, not for us. That's hard for y'all. We do that.
When?
Man, we there every year, bro.
So that's not repeating. You don't win.
We repeat lost.
Your repeat got there.
Yeah, that's all that matters, bro. Now it's about. Hey, we win this third one though. This is like might be the greatest franchise of all. I mean, the greatest dynasty of all time.
They're not over the Yankees. You're insane.
Who would be better? What Yankees?
Jeter's Yankees with A-Rod with like.
What set of three did they win?
They won 3. They three-peated.
I thought they didn't.
No, I thought they three-peated in the 90s.
I don't think it happened. I think the record was the two-peat was the most that anybody's done since like.
Nah, I don't think so. They definitely repeated. Tommy, you can correct me.
Did they three-peat though? The three-peating is what the question is.
Three-peat. Yes, the Yankees had a three-peat from 98 to 2000. Yeah.
No, that don't count. That's before this.
Now it don't count.
That's not the right era.
Now it don't count.
All right, but if we get to 4 though, now we're the greatest.
Yeah, duh. What the heck? What the heck? If you get to 4.
Realistically, how many World Series could a team win if they stayed packed?
If this Dodgers team stayed the way it is.
No, not this team. I'm just saying in general. Let's say you had like the perfect situation. Like let's say the Blue Jays had won this one. And then they add Kyle Tucker. And they'd have Vlad, Bo, Kyle locked up for years. Your Savage locked up, Gossman locked up.
It's still too rare for me to say that they're gonna win.
Springer's still there.
It's still too rare. Still too rare.
You got Barger. You got
I know Clement. Like I get it.
Varsho.
But you're talking about guys. You're talking about a team like look at how long it's taken to repeat again. Like, look how long
Yeah.
it's taken.
I'm
So
saying, what's the most realistic? Like, you got to be, like, obviously your starters got to be young, so they got to be 24, 25, 26, something like that. If everything
yes,
just lines up perfectly.
dude, I think 4 max.
Max,
4
okay.
max.
Yeah,
4.
okay. Yeah.
Like,
There's just too many variables in
give
baseball.
me
You
a
can get
span,
hurt.
give me a span of 10 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
10 years, 4
Yeah.
at the max,
Yeah.
and not all in a row, because that's way too difficult.
Let me ask you this. If it was an
Yeah.
all-star team, so let's say, like, you took the whatever all-star team,
Mhm.
and they were on the team for their entire careers, and then it's just the rest of the league. Would they just win 5, 6, 7, 8?
If you took
So let's say like the team that had Cano and Pujols and all of them.
if you took the American League All-Star team, or whatever, like you took an All-Star team with the best at every position.
Yeah, and they're removed from their team, so they're not
removed
on
from their
their team anymore.
The best
So yeah,
player.
it's not like you still get to keep your version of Mike Trout. No. He's
No,
on
like,
that team.
he's on that, right?
So every pitcher, every player was an all-star.
Oh no, dude, they might win every game. like,
All right, chill out.
No, I'm saying though, they definitely are going to win over 100 games, over 110 games, because think about it. All right, so in a series, you're gonna have to face Schoolboy, you got to face Skeens, you got to face Wheeler, you got to in one series, and then you have to go through a lineup with Ohtani, Acuna, Harper. Like, you have to go. You know what I mean? So it's like you're not winning. Like, and then you're left with a team like the Pirates, who, Mitch Keller is gonna be facing Tarek School. I don't
So
know.
you think they could win like 7 or 8 in a row?
If you talking about no injuries, variable, like I'm talking
No,
about,
it could still be interesting. I mean, you got to think, you still have an all-star team. So even if you lose an all-star, you got an all-star rate waiting for them.
dude. So here. So you lose Bobby Witt,
Yeah.
and you just got Lindor.
Yep.
They're winning every game. Like, how do you go about, like, and then you have the best bullpen arms. So now think about every other team that usually has just one good bullpen arm. Now that's on that all-star team.
Yeah, you
So
got
now,
5 of them joints.
yeah,
8 of them joints.
now you got, like, you know what I mean? Like, you got Hader, you got Duran, you got Robert Suarez, like
That'd be crazy, bro. But wait, hold on. So our national team lost to Japan. That's basically the setup.
But no, that was the team that had Merrill Kelly as their number 2 starter and Lance Lynn. That wasn't. This year's going to be a lot different.
They went through the lineup, though.
This year's going to be a lot different. I'll tell you
Yeah,
right
but
now.
they went through the lineup, though.
Yeah, but it's also
Y'all
not.
still got the hit.
It's also not the best pitchers, though.
I get it, but y'all still got the hit.
I understand that, but it also wasn't the best hitters either. Judge didn't play. Harper didn't play. Like, it wasn't the best hitters either in the National League. Like, it wasn't the best at every position. And Bobby Witt wasn't Bobby Witt yet. Like, he didn't, like, that was his first really good year in the MLB. That was his rookie year. So
USA versus the world. What you thinking?
USA versus the world. Best player from the USA. But like every best player.
Yep, versus the world.
USA wins. I think the USA wins.
You tripping.
I think the USA wins.
You tripping.
So you're giving me, this is what I'm saying. So go through it, right?
Scoreboard, yeah, you got all of them.
They're winning. 100%.
And then you got Trout, Betts,
Judge.
That's a tough one.
And then you got Harper or Freeman. Pick your poison. You got
both.
Cool. Pick your poison then. You got Gunner, you got Bobby Witt, you got, like,
yeah, but you're gonna face Vlad, Lindor. But
not in the same team. So
yeah, it's the world.
Oh, you're talking about the world. Okay. So you're saying like Ohtani, Lindor, Juan Soto.
Yeah, they're all on another team. Machado, all that.
How do you even pick that? How do you pick that?
Hey, all right, that should be our next segment. We'll put that together.
That's really good. I like that a lot.
We'll put that together. We're gonna put some teams together and see what kind of lineups we can run into.
We're not gonna tell each other our teams, okay?
Nope. So make a USA team and make a world team.
Make a world team. and we're talking about who's in a 7-game series who will win.
Yep.
So this is the criteria before we get out of here. Okay, this is gonna be the criteria so you guys know. All right. So we're gonna have 5 starting pitchers.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. 5 starting pitchers.
5 starting pitchers.
Okay.
Give me 3 bullpen arms.
3 bullpen arms. Okay.
And then you're starting position players.
Starting position play. Okay. All right. Cool.
Right.
1 closer or 3 relievers or just 3 relievers total.
3, whoever you want as relief. Like you.
So I get 5 starters, 3 relievers. One of them
being
should be a closer. Okay.
So you get 2 other like relief pitchers.
Yes, I got you. That's gonna be crazy. That's
a good one right there. That's actually I've never even crossed my mind who would win that.
No, because it's gonna be tough because the USA has some advantages because we do got Skeens and Scooble. That's tough.
Top 2 pitchers in the world.
That's gonna be tough to deal with. And then you got like Corbin Burns as an option.
Wheeler.
Yeah, you got options.
Yeah.
But then you think you're gonna be facing Shohei, Framber, Yamamoto, there's all sorts of like all the Hispanic pitchers.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tough.
And then to me would be what the world would be the lineup. That lineup is gonna be stupid.
Yes, Lindor, Vlad.
Yeah.
It's gonna get wild.
Yeah, Soto. Like you don't know who you don't like.
Oh, Soto, I forgot. I didn't think of Oh,
Tatis, like Jose Ramirez. This is gonna be a good conversation. I like this a lot. That'll be our next. That'll be our next stream.
Yeah, and then I gotta look into the KBO and stuff and see what they're looking like.
You can't take the KBO guys. You gotta take major leaguers. You gotta take major leaguers. It's
the world. Oh, so they have to be in the.
You have to be big leaguers. You can't just go and get the best player from the Japan national team.
Oh, because I was sure about it.
Nah.
Because that guy that played with the broken hand, he's a beast.
Yeah, but you can't do that. Like, look, when they do.
I was gonna go Murakami. I was gonna do. Okay, I get it. So they have to be in the sanctions of the MLB. Okay, fair enough.
MLB, but not Americans.
Yes, I got you. Non-American MLB players. Got you.
Yeah,
okay, that made it even better. Actually, that's dope.
Obviously, you use guys like Team Puerto Rico will be considered for.
Yeah, Jung Ho Lee, baby.
243. That's a good one though. I like that. But yo, real quick before we get out of here, all right? I don't want to take too long. Chris Paul situation. What do you feel about? How do you feel about?
I thought that they did him so dirty, man.
They did him dirty,
that was so bad. I mean, you should have just let him finish his career. Did you hear the reasons they were upset with him? Is he was trying to hold everybody accountable?
Yes.
For the losing and just the bad everything, and they were like, you know what, like we don't need this. But like at the same time, he was probably dead right. Number one, and then it's just like it's Chris Paul, bro. Like there's certain people that can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like if this was Sebastian Telfair, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, go ahead, let him out. If this is Rafer Alston,
yeah, this is a certified Hall of Famer, dude.
I mean, guaranteed, no doubt about it, Hall of Famer. And he was on his farewell tour. He said it was his last year, so he was just going everywhere and getting his praise. He wasn't even playing that much, so it's like, bro, you just, I don't know. That's just. And then you don't run it by. Well, I mean, the way that James Harden and Kawhi made it seem like they didn't run it by him, but I doubt.
That's just bad. I
doubt you don't run it by your star players.
Yeah, 100%.
So they have more to do with it than they say.
And the way Tyronn lose.
Yeah, you saw that?
Crazy, bro.
He's like, yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
Your name don't mean nothing or something like that. I don't know.
Crazy stuff like that, bro. I'm like,
they said that they hadn't been talking for like weeks.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Over whatever the argument was.
But
so,
dude,
that's embarrassing now.
Come on, man. Like,
and I like the Clippers.
Imagine KD going back to OKC for one more year for a farewell tour, and they're like, nah, we're gonna let you go home. What?
Facts. Hey, could you imagine though, KD on that OKC team? Jesus.
KD replace Chet for KD. It's over.
Nah, leave Chet.
Nah, it's over. Who you on, J-Dub?
Yeah, let me get it. It doesn't matter really, because like, what are you gonna do? You gonna stop Shy? Okay, cool. Bucket 30.
30.
You gonna stop KD? Easy 50.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that'd be tough.
Right.
LeBron coming off a really
good game. Yeah, I forgot about this segment. Yes.
Really good game. Against the Sixers, 29 points.
He's washed though.
11 straight in the fourth. Is he washed?
He's washed.
it's about that time.
It's
It's about that time.
I really wish he would announce this his last year. He's not going to. He's going to try and play another one again.
No, but also, it's kind of it is really really crazy what he's done for this extended amount of time in his career.
It is.
Like,
It's cool.
It's you gotta acknowledge how great that is. How he
It is. It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. That's so underwhelming. That's so underwhelming.
Because
And
it's been underwhelming for me.
Also, we have a locked in debater for the LeBron Jordan debate for one of my friends that you met at Pittsburgh.
Let's go.
He said he's gonna come in here. He's like, just let me know when, because I got some things to say to him.
All right, perfect. And I love that. I love those guys, by the way. So anything I say, don't take it personally. But I've been writing down stuff, and I don't think you want this. You better be on your stuff. Whoever it is, you better be on it, locked in. I'm telling you.
Ooh.
We got boys. I mean, that's at least 4 or 5 right now. So yeah, we gonna get this.
I think we got like 5 right now. So I think like everybody gets kind of a 10-minute segment, 10-minute, 15.
And then we got the big one for Mark, because Mark Jack wanted it the worst.
My brother-in-law wanted it.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! You bring them all out. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, we got to get that scheduled up.
Definitely, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it
scheduled up. I'm gonna be ready.
Within the next couple of weeks. Within the next couple of weeks. For
maybe it could be like a Christmas special.
That'd be good. That'd be cool.
Right after Christmas, we own that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. When is it the?
Caleb's been avoiding that. He's been avoiding it all day. He thinks I forgot. I didn't forget.
Thank you guys for tuning in, man.
Caleb, you gonna talk about this game?
Nah, I did talk about it.
No, I didn't hear enough.
I said he played awful.
No, that's not enough. I need to know how awful.
He was putrid yesterday.
Bro.
Am I giving up on him?
First of all, that game was boring. Number one.
You want a 45-40 game. That's what you want.
I want somebody to look like they can score. Bro, was one quarterback was playing on one hand. But he was using that as an excuse. Herbert, I was watching. None of the fumbles you had was in your left. Bro, he was looking at it like he had the 5 Infinity Stones. Dude. Like, yo.
Like, as soon as it's a bad pass, he goes like.
Yeah, like, bro, you didn't throw that with your left hand, bro. What's going on? I know it probably hurt, but it wasn't stopping you from doing this. Then he fumbled the one ball. He had the ball in his right, fumbled it. So like, I'm not listening to that. But no, that's completely and utterly Jalen's fault, with no help from his other comrades on his team. I can agree to that. I think that AJ Brown could have made at least 2 of those catches. Now the hospital ball, I'm not faulting him for that. And then, but the one, it did touch his hands. The defender made a great play, so I'm going to give the defender the credit. I'm not really going to, because that was a great ball by Jalen. I mean, that was right in the bucket. And then the first play of the game, maybe it was a little out of reach, but I think he should have been on his belly. He should have been on his belly for that. If it was that far out of reach, he should have been on his belly. But it didn't seem like he really wanted to catch it that bad. So I didn't like that. But I mean, Jalen was missing reads left and right. So Czech sent me something and it was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. It turned out that last year they had played a lot more under center.
Brendan, can we get to this real quick, please?
Yeah, so they played a lot. Oh, you got it? You taking it?
I got it.
Go ahead.
Yesterday, under center, Saquon Barkley ran for 102 yards and a touchdown.
Yep.
Jalen Hurts passed for 87 yards, I think, if I'm not mistaken. No interceptions.
Yeah.
He was like, if I'm not mistaken, like 7 for 9. In shotgun.
Yes.
35 yards, 4 picks.
Yes.
And under center, all this season under center, his completion percentage is almost 80%.
Yeah.
Under center.
Yeah, they've run like 328 plays, either shotgun or pistol. Yep. And that's been like the worst recipe for him.
And you don't think that that's a coaching problem?
I do think that's a coaching problem. I think but it also exposes his inability to adapt to any play style like you say he can, because he can't. He needs to be under center. He needs to be playing off the run. He cannot be the focal point of the offense. Does that not prove that? Why can't he throw out of the shotgun? What's wrong with the shotgun?
But there's nothing that I can say. Well, I think he can throw off the shotgun if the routes weren't so predictable.
Yeah, maybe that's fair enough. Okay, fair. But in his career though, he's always been better under center.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Out of the play action's been like one of his biggest
things. Yeah.
Yes, so that tells me that he can't be the focal point. He can't come out, go shotgun, and run a West Coast offense. He can't do that. So he can't do Andy Reid's system because they'd have to retool it so it'd be under center. He's just not that. But that's all.
Andy Reid's system is not predictable though. It's not a predictable.
But he's a West Coast style.
It's West Coast style.
But this is not just from this season. It's period. Like he's not as good from the shotgun and pistol as he is from the under center. Yeah, I'm not saying just this season. Now this season it's really been exacerbated because for whatever reason they're running like a mad amount of shotgun and pistol formation plays, like a crazy amount. Now I will say this. This was the first year. I mean, not first year. The first game of this year that they actually implemented a better looking offense. Because they were putting in some motions, they were
trying to push the ball down the field.
Yes, still some
routes that were just
a lot of hitches, still a lot of hitches. Yeah. But I was watching Emmanuel Ocho, because he does pretty good breakdowns. I like him, and he's pretty unbiased. I think so at least, because he likes Jalen Hurts. I think he likes Jalen Hurts. You don't think so? Mm-hmm. I think he thinks the same as me. I think he likes Jalen Hurts. But he just realized he's just not like
I'd rather
the best ever.
I like Dan Orlovsky. Dan Orlovsky to me is like the unbiased kind of like.
Okay, I'll take a look at anything you said. Well, I'll take a look at whatever you sent me. But anyway, there was a couple routes, like pretty much all 4 turnovers that he had. There was a route open, but it seems like he's like looking at the first read and then panicking after that. Mm-hmm. To me, that's what it seems like because. There's times where he has a clean pocket and he's getting rid of the football to like the interception to the lineman. Jahan Dotson was wide open right behind him. Yeah, the double move, and he missed him. The throw that the end of the game. First of all, that's a great defensive play. That he's not supposed to be there.
He is
not. But it should have either been a lob or there was what's his name was clearing underneath.
Goddard.
Yes, he was clearing underneath, and he was wide open. If he had just waited a split second,
I think shouldn't have thrown it's 1st and 10. The defensive end stayed put.
Yeah,
just hand the ball off. It's 1st and 10. That's what I think should have happened.
Khalil Mack made a great. Yeah. That was such a veteran play.
He has trouble going through progression, especially against zone. That's just me.
I agree. I agree with that. Because. He does. I mean, like, and that's why the under center thing is so important, is because he does really, really feed off of the play action, the threat to run. But when they're in when they're in the shotgun, they don't have enough. It's like inside zone or nothing. Like it's buns. The runs out of their pistols are buns.
Awful.
And so that's why it's so predictable. Like why you say it's so predictable. It's like, oh, they're in shotgun, probably throwing. If they're not, inside zone. So the linebackers just have to watch. Oh, Saquon went out for a route. Okay, it's a pass.
Literally, what they do is what the problem is that 3rd and short, you can almost guarantee slant is coming. So which is why most teams are starting to just drop their defensive ends out of. They're not even trying to pass rush on 3rd down. They're just dropping their defensive end out of it and going right into the window where that slant would be open.
Yeah,
or that hitch would be open had it been not as predictable. But yesterday, under center, a lot of outside zone to the right, to the left. Saquon was picking up 12, 13 yards. Boom. Play action off of that. Play fake, hitting AJ on a corner, hitting AJ on a crosser. Devontae Smith, like that freaking dart that he threw to Devontae Smith in the middle of the field at the end of the
game. That was a good pass. That was great anticipation too. We saw that live. Yeah. I mean, because that's what makes quarterbacks so impressive.
To like rip that with that, like he didn't even clear the linebacker yet.
No,
like he just threw it to that spot. Nope. Devontae was gonna be on 3rd and 16, by the way. Like,
All right, hey, hold on, real quick. Can we revisit the 10 yards thing?
yeah, okay.
Now, do you think you can get 10 yards?
Mm-mm.
You still don't think so? Look at that one play. The one play.
So this is what I'm saying. That one play, right? Say
Uh-huh.
it's that play that
Uh-huh.
I'm the one running that route behind the linebacker. Now, like
A check and release, you couldn't hit that.
oh yeah, I mean yeah, for
See,
sure.
that's 10. I mean, that's 4 or 5 yards right there.
Wait. You talking about if I'm the quarterback?
Remember, we had the
Yeah.
argument.
Oh yeah, right. I'm thinking if you think I'm the receiver, I can catch.
Oh
for
no, I'm
10
not.
yards.
Oh, I'm not
Like,
going nowhere. I'm getting down. There could be nobody near me. And I'm still getting down.
I need 3. It's probably gonna take me like 6 catches to get the 10 yards because I'm not. As soon as I catch the ball, I'm dropping.
No, I'm not running no extra yards.
No,
No
yeah.
over the middle routes. I don't even know if I'm gonna make a catch because I'm not gonna run over the middle. So, because I'm not fast enough to just burn
Burn somebody. Yeah.
burn NFL
DBs.
DVs. Yeah.
If
So
you're the quarterback, one, I don't even know if I have the arrogance to even throw that. To even throw that
yeah.
route.
Oh no, of course not. Of course not.
Absolutely not. But if it's
That
like
football is big too, by the way.
I can't wrap my hands around it. But
Yeah. So I'm
if
like
you block
throwing
if it's
Kareem
Tyler
hook
block
shots.
release and like he has some space and I just dump it off to him, sure, could
I think
happen.
I'm getting 10 yards. I'm like 900%
But
certain
this is
now.
what I'm saying. I'm also hoping that they're not like zero blitzing me the entire game.
You said it was man to man. Oh, but that is technically it's still man to man.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I
Like,
see what you're
I'm
saying.
hoping
'Cause
that
I gotta slide the protections and know
I
which
have
way
to
to
like
go.
know, and also I'm like hoping that they're not like going to disguise a blitz against me and like send a blitz from one way that I think they're coming one way and then they come from the other way and I get absolutely obliterated. So it's like I have to diagnose all that, which I can do in Madden, I can't do in real life.
I'm
Not when
getting 10 yards, bro. Just
no.
one little check and release,
All I'm
and it's a
saying is
wrap.
first play of the game, I'm going empty formation. I'm going empty to start the game. I'm going empty. Immediately throwing a bubble screen right away.
You can't. You said you couldn't make a pass behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I did say that. So yeah, I'm cooked.
Yeah, you're cooked for sure. Yeah, you're cooked on that one.
Or
And that might still get picked.
yeah, they're gonna read that immediately. But if I had like empty formation, right? Empty formation.
Yeah.
If I got my receivers 1-on-1, which I will, and they're pressing, I'm just gonna throw it as far as I can. And
Fact.
I'm just gonna throw it as far as I can and
And
hope
hope for the best. Somebody gotta make a play, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta
Like-
make a play.
Like, but also they could very well bail out of that. Like, you know what I mean? Like they could play press bail. And now if I'm going to Pat Surtain side, I'm picked. So, you know what I mean?
You're cooked.
So, like,
Yeah, but I'm getting 10 yards though. I believe that wholeheartedly.
no, I don't think so.
I believe that wholeheartedly. I just think you can get. I mean, that pass was literally like 1 yard away from the biggest thing is going to be finding the angles in the pocket. That's going to be my biggest concern.
I can't see over the line, so I can't now. I'm
So
definitely not.
so yeah, I got to step up. I got to step up in the pocket for show. That's the one thing. I can't go backwards. I can't be taking sacks
You know
going
what I would do?
backwards.
It's probably like
Oh,
I'm rolling.
I'm running backwards.
No,
Because then they're gonna play. They'll be over the top, and then they'll let me go underneath. Yeah, if it's like 2nd and 98.
all you need is 10 yards. Now,
Yeah,
if they're
you
playing,
didn't say I had to get 10 positive yards.
if they're actually playing a full defensive game, like zone,
Oh yeah, I'm cooked.
never. I might
I'm
throw. I
cooked.
might throw 9 picks. Like I might.
Oh no, more than that, because I don't even know where to look. Like if you said, "Hey, it's cover 3," oh, okay.
I'm like, oh, but where do I throw this? Like,
Is
what's going to be open?
you said Justin Jefferson? Cool.
If you give me the Eagles playbook, I'm definitely getting like never.
Oh, you're cooked.
No, I'm running on hitches. That's all I got. No, absolutely not. But yeah, we can get out of here, bro. But
Yep.
Yo, next stream we're talking about that USA versus World thing for sure.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. Yeah, for
100%.
sure.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys, and also you guys in the comments, you guys come be ready for that. You guys let me know who you guys would take, and you know when we're gonna put together. I'm gonna try to see if I can get a thing so we can put it up, on the screen so they can see it.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, I just put it in a note. We screenshot it.
Yeah, we can just screenshot that. All right.
Yeah.
Cool,
So
man.
worst
Where can
case
I find you, bro?
Yes, sir. B3 Swings. Check me out.
And obviously, you guys know, be on the Scoreboard on Instagram and TikTok. Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't take much to hit that subscribe button and like and
Yep.
comment, and it's been getting a lot of traction on TikTok. So it's appreciate you guys.
Hopefully y'all see me in the next game.
Yeah. So see you guys. Have a good one, man.
I'm Tanner McKee.